To VBX Live number 2. This is our second VBX Live for 2026, and we're glad to be with you this evening. As before, we're going to take a few seconds here just to make sure we're up on all of our social media channels, and then we're going to walk through VBX with you guys step by step, answer any questions that you have, entertain any comments, and really just hang out for a little while. Make sure we're all super clear. We are finishing up decorating. We're almost done, right? Almost done in the sanctuary. We have a team over at the soccer field right now who is putting up a stage. The tent got put up earlier today. Shout out to the Redmonds and Life's a Party for throwing that tent up for us. And Wayne Bright from Bright Productions is over setting a stage up for us right now. We got a crew in here hanging things from the ceiling and putting things up. So we are hopefully well prepared. We're getting there anyway.
I feel like we are.
We're moving in the right direction, and we are super excited to see what the Lord's going to do. So as I check these various social media sites, I'm going to let you know we're good. What I need you guys to do is interact with this video. So give us a like, thumbs up, heart, hug, share this video, subscribe, tell us you love us, tell us you don't love us, whatever. All those interactions get those algorithms going so that our feed shows up and more people are exposed to it. And if you're watching this and you know that you have kids and youth coming, or you're a servant leader, or you just kind of want to see something neat going on in the community, maybe even you're from another church and you'd like to come and kind of see what we're doing, we invite you to come and be a part of that process. But share this out, send folks a text message and say, hey, they're live right now, because we desperately would love for everybody to be super clear on what's going on. There's a reason we do these before VBX starts, and then we'll do this every day during VBX around 2 o'clock, 2:30, probably, just to give you an update of the night before and tell you what's coming up the next night. So you can go ahead and save our social media. Go ahead and subscribe to us on YouTube if you'd like to, because you'll be seeing us a lot over the next week and a half. We just believe in communication, right? We believe in communication. Yeah, we want you guys to know and to feel confident when you come on our property and know what to expect. A lot of this, if you joined us on Tuesday, you'll hear some of the same things. You'll hear some of the same things, but you may hear some different things too. There's been some really good questions that have been asked, and so we want to make sure that we answer those. So without any further delay, I'm going to go ahead and check social media. Looks like we're up on my personal Facebook page, and we're up on the church's Facebook page, and I do have a Twitter page and X page, if any of you guys still have that or not. There are a few people that keep up with us on X, so we're live. Yeah, we're live on X too, and we'll check YouTube and make sure we're good there, and if we're good there, we're good to go. So again, it's great to be with you guys tonight. Again, go ahead and share this out, and since I've sent messages, so hopefully everybody who has a vested interest in VBX, so to speak, they're watching, or you at least know what's going on. What are you laughing at, Matthew?
I just love that Carolyn and Sonia are always
yes. Miss Carolyn Sears, shout out. Sonia Seagrace, shout out. Christopher Duncan, shout out. Marie Godfrey Cruz, wedded you guys not long ago. Shout out to the Cruzes. Thank y'all for following directions. Yeah, we love to see you guys, and we want this to be an interactive process. The reason we do this live is so that you guys can ask questions live. We don't like to pre-record stuff because we just kind of like to do it live, because it's a neat experience for us. Like, we're right here at the church right now. It's 6:06. We're just talking to you guys as if we're in your living room, and so we hope you'll do the same to us. And if we forget to mention things that you guys who've served with us for a long time know of, by all means point those out. Like, you're not going to insult us or bother us at all. We truly want to adequately communicate everything that's going on. Okay, so one of the things I want to emphasize is are the links in the description of this video. If you'll pull up this video, and I know if you're watching this, you already have the video pulled up, but if you'll access that tab at the top that says description on Facebook and on YouTube, you'll see some very important links there. You'll see a link to sign up. First of all, let's see in what order I have these. You'll see an info document. So the info document, if you want to go ahead and access that, is what Matt and I'll kind of be going through just to keep ourselves structured and let you know what's going on. The second tab in the description of this video, the second link, to GroupMe for this year. Matt, is it important that people sign up for the VBX GroupMe?
Absolutely important.
Why is it important?
So they can get all the information when we send it out immediately.
Yeah, so we use an app called GroupMe at Nicholson Baptist Church. We have done our research, done our homework. Our technology folks feel like it's one of the best and most secure ways to communicate right now. It's free for us and it's free for you, which is a win in both directions. But you have to download an app and you have to go to that link and you have to sign up. But once you do that, you'll get notifications for anything that we post, any messages that we send out. I was looking at the weather earlier. We just trust, and I want to go ahead and encourage you guys to pray that going to give us a break in whatever weather so that we can have a few hours every night. If he chooses not to, that's okay too. We'll roll with that. But we want to ask the Lord to give us a few hours of sunshine every evening. But I was looking at the weather, and right now it looks like there's a possibility, maybe 2 nights, that we might get some showers or something like that.
That's improved.
That's improved. It was 4 nights, right? So y'all keep praying. If those things happen, the way we will communicate with you will be through GroupMe. And so we need everybody. Like when I see the VBX GroupMe, I should see right now 1,600 people on it or so. Yeah. Right now I see 200. Okay, so that's an eighth, if you will, of everybody that we need to, less than a quarter, right? So we need you guys to go ahead and opt into that. And we know we're guys. Yeah. First of all, we're guys. We're shocker, dudes. Right? We're dudes. We have families. How many kids do you have?
I got 3.
I have 5. And everything our kids do, there's some kind of communication method, yes. Right? Whether it's Remind, or whether it's Breeze, or whether it's something that comes out from the schools, we know that can be frustrating. We get that. But what's more frustrating is not knowing what's going on. What's more frustrating is having your kids sitting over at the park when everybody else's kids are gone. Like, those things are way more frustrating than getting a notification on your phone every once in a while. So I'm really kind of into that process when you get here to with QR codes for you to sign up for this. It's that important because we need to be able to get in touch with you if something happens. Once the week is over, once VBX is over, we will archive that group and you won't hear from us again until the next VBX, unless you choose to opt into our Nicholson Baptist GroupMe. So we're not trying to capture you. We're not trying to expose you. We will not sell your information. We're not trying to get you to come to our church if you don't. Like, there's nothing nefarious going on. We just want to be able to communicate with you for 1 week, and then we'll archive that group, and you'll never hear from us again unless you choose to do so. Okay. So help us with that again. If you have people coming, we need to be able to communicate with everybody so that everybody knows what's going on. So that is, do what?
I said they'll never hear from us unless they're part of the other.
Yeah, unless you choose to, and that's the way it should be. We don't want to communicate to you if you don't want us to hear from us.
The great thing about GroupMe, sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
Not that we're selling GroupMe, but the great thing that I love about GroupMe is a lot of our teachers at East Jackson, where my kids go, have opted in. So I have all the information for my daily life in one place, one app. I got it all. I just go through there, check off the boxes, make sure I'm up to date on everything, and I'm done. I don't have to go to this app, that app, and all this stuff. All my stuff is in one location. So that's what we're trying to do as an organization, as a church here, to keep all the information that we're going to send you in the different diverse groups that we have. We just send it out one time so that you have all the stuff. Sometimes you get duplicates. That's okay. If you heard it once, that's good. If you heard it twice, probably need to write it down. If you heard it 3 times, you definitely need to remember it.
That's right. That's right. And I'm just sending out a message right now while Matt's talking, just showing you what that looks like. Just saying, hey, we're live. Come on and join us. Spend a little time on this. And we may be having some internet issues, honestly. So if this drops, or I don't really know what's going on. I don't have access to.
Somebody give us a thumbs up if you still.
Yeah, y'all let us know if we're still there, because it says it reconnected, and then it's giving me some issues over here on this screen as well. So just let us know if you can still hear us here. The other links in the description of the video. One's a link to a kid and youth team and shirt color. So during VBX, we divide our kids into two teams. So somebody said it's glitchy. We're sorry for that. We can't control, obviously, the Wi-Fi here. We're on the same Wi-Fi that probably a lot of you guys are, and it is what it is. And there's not a whole lot we can do about that. I'm scared that we have some other networks, but I'm scared to change it because I think it might kick us off. Y'all are saying it's glitchy. Everybody's like, it's glitchy. Should I try it? Should I try to Let's try it.
Stand by.
If we drop, we'll jump right back on. Okay.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
We're good.
Oh, we're good. So we're back on. So I don't know if you guys can see us or not, or what it did, but can y'all let us know if you can see us now, please? You're back. So Kristen Milhorn says we're gonna push on through, and if we're glitchy, we're glitchy. But y'all just let us know, okay, as we move through here. So again, the other link in the description of the video is a link to the shirt colors and teams. Your kids will be divided up into two teams. Matt and I are repping the teams. We got the green. I got my safety vest on too. Green Machine and the Orange Crush. So every kid, kindergarten through 12th grade, will be on the Green Machine or the Orange Crush. Those teams were decided actually by AI this year. We got a guy who knows a little bit about it and did that. So we tried to do that in an equitable way as far as teams are concerned, where we can compete and get good results in that way. And so here's the thing I want to communicate to you. First of all, come and get your shirts. Shirts are ready. They're out in front of the church. You can come and get them till 9 o'clock tonight. You can come and get them tomorrow. You can come and get them Sunday. Okay, but we want Sunday morning is our first session, right? 9:30 Sunday morning. So when you guys come Sunday morning, we want you already dressed up. We want you in your orange or your green with your hats and we're dressing up as construction workers. We're going to have hard hats and we're going to have jeans and all this kind of stuff, right? So we want you guys to be able to do all that. In order to do that, you're going to need to access that link, find out what color your kids are, come over here and get their shirts at some point in time, or you can just pick them up Sunday morning and just make sure that you're all in on green or you're all in on orange, okay? All of our pre-K kids will be red. They'll be the red wreckers because we keep pre-K in a different area. They have their own little thing going on. Everybody else will be green or orange. So first of all, make sure that they know what color they are, and you can access that sheet to find out. I see Kaylee Brown, you signed your kids up yesterday. It takes just a minute for that to happen, and I'll check and see and make sure that your kids have been placed on teams yet before we get off of here. So try to help me remember to do that. Yeah, we got Kaylee Brown, Kaylee Renee Brown. We need, and if you can give us the names of your kids, if you don't mind doing that, that'll help us out a little bit. What I want you to understand, other than coming to get your shirts and knowing what teams they're on, is that they're not going to be separated during the night. So there's a lot of anxiety that goes into these team colors for kids for some reason. I think they think they're going to be separated. They're not. Green and orange will be able to sit together. They'll be able to hang out together. Be a part is when they're competing against each other, right? If they're orange versus friends signed up and they're on different teams, or two relatives signed up and they're on different teams, they will be together all night long. So there's no need to stress about that. Jordan Smith says, I signed up 2 days ago and mine still aren't showing either. So Jordan Smith, again, if you can give us your kids' names, our tech director is here. We'll go over there and just kind of check out what's going on. We're trying to use Google a lot, and Google's a wonderful thing. We have Google Workspace and everything we do here. And so we're trying to incorporate some tools. They offer our process is a little more seamless.
Sure.
There's a lot that goes into planning this, a lot that goes into all the different things that are going on. And we're just trying to make sure we do our best at that. So Logan Jackson and Emma Smith, we'll check on those guys as well. Do you mind stepping outside and calling Wayne Bright? He's trying to call me right now.
Can I answer for you from something I have?
I'll get it. Hello. Hey, Wayne. What's up? Awesome. If you don't mind, just bring them to church and drop them off. That'd be great. Thank you, buddy.
Once again, we're in the living room.
Two separate what now? I think we just need one. Yes, sir. Just one wireless, right? Yes, sir. I think just one wireless. Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy. Bye-bye. So we use Wayne Bright Productions. Again, if you ever need to, you guys who, I know you're not going to be planning a VBX necessarily, but if you need, if you have like a wedding coming up or some kind of big party, Wayne has everything you need. Any production stuff from the smallest activity to, he does like concerts at Lakewood and different, well, it's not Lakewood anymore. What is the Hi-Fi? I don't, it used to be Lakewood Amphitheater. That's how old I am. All right. But he does all the things in between. So Bright Productions, I can get you in touch with him. He takes care of us. So shout out to Wayne for making sure that our stage is up.
Asking businesses to sponsor this.
Yeah.
Shout out.
There you go. There you go. Shout out to NBC. Yeah. So I was going through the description, the links in the description. There's a Spotify playlist, and then there's a way to give to VBX. Y'all, we're not necessarily asking you to give. We just want you to understand that what we do is community wide. It really had, Nicholson kind of heads this up, but we're using a band from Southside. We're using, there's all kind of churches. New Grace is helping us serve here. Jefferson Church is helping us serve here. We're interconnected and we do a whole lot of things with a whole lot of people. It's really not about us, but it does take funds to make this happen. And if the Lord has laid it upon your heart to contribute to that, you can click that give link and there's a drop down to Vacation Bible Experience. We'll guarantee you that every time you give goes to help make this event happen, and give everybody a t-shirt and give everybody food every night and make sure everybody has a Bible. Everybody's getting a Bible this year. We try to do things the right way, and it does help when people contribute to that. So that's all I'll say about that. No pressure whatsoever. God's word tells us to give without compulsion and to be a cheerful giver. So that's kind of where we live there, and we'll leave that up to you guys. But those are the links in the description of this video. Those are super important. Make sure that you're paying attention. This information document, the first link, it is going to evolve throughout the week, so to speak. It's going to begin to change, right? I'm going to begin to take things off and add things back and rearrange some things, because the information that's pertinent now won't necessarily be so as the week progresses, okay? For instance, right now you need to get your kids and your youth signed up. You need to get them registered, okay? You may be saying my kid or my youth is only coming one night. It doesn't matter. They need to be registered. You may be saying, I'm going to wait till I get to the park. That probably is not a wise decision, because you're going to have to sit there in the parking lot and take time on your phone to register them. There's no escaping the registration process. And so we've given you a link in the description of the video. There's a link on this information sheet. We're asking you to go ahead and pre-register your kids to make our processes, again, work a little more seamlessly.
And your experience better.
Yeah, when you don't want to be sitting in the parking lot as cars go by registering your kids because you forgot to do so or told yourself you'd do it later. So, if you haven't done that, go ahead and take a moment and do that. It takes, it's not as quick as I'd like for it to be. Unfortunately, with this society and culture we live in, we have to get some information from you, and that takes a little while. It probably takes 10 minutes or so, would be my guess. But it's worth it. It's worth it, because again, you don't want to get here on Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning and not be able to drop your kids off because they haven't registered yet. Okay, let's see. So Jason Pimp says there may be some people that have signed up for GroupMe because they have older phones and it's not compatible. I just recently upgraded my phone because the phone I had was still a Galaxy S7, would not allow me to download. It said the app wasn't compatible with my device. So thank you, Jason, for letting us know that, man. So we need y'all to rotary dial. We need y'all to go update your phones. What are you doing, people?
Come on.
Go get a new phone, And we will send out emails because we have everybody's emails. We're just not going to be able to text everybody. GroupMe is the easiest
Be
way.
a cheerful giver and have ye the latest iPhone.
Yes, just go get an iPhone 17 Plus. Tell them Russ sent you wherever you go, and they'll look at you crazy, but it'll be okay. So communication, again, super essential for us. Kid and youth registration, super essential for us. Update from the last time we were on, and actually the last information I sent to you guys, the servant leader registration link is now dead. It's now turned off. Okay. Reason being, we can no longer guarantee that background checks can be back in time. All right. It is a requirement for all servant leaders to have a background check run. Okay. With that being said, if you guys still want to sign up to serve with us, please contact us with one of the numbers on the information sheet or via social media, and we'll communicate with you. And we'll see if there's any way we can work around that. Okay. We'll take it on a case-by-case scenario. But for right now, the servant leader registration link is off because we just simply can't get background checks run. It's Friday. The company that we use for background checks is going to be closed for the rest of the weekend. And we insist that all of our servant leaders have background checks run. So if you have signed up to serve and you haven't, there's a link on this paper. And as long as you do it by today, I think you'll still be good. I think we'll that says BBX info and scroll down to where it's background check run. Visit this site and visit that site and do it ASAP. I can't talk today, y'all. And so that's kind of the links, and that's the current information. Nothing's really changed. We're just giving you some updates. So Matt, why don't you talk about our different areas and what time they begin at BBX?
All right, so we have 6 areas, as we said last night. We got nursery over here. At the church, we'll be over there and survive until we're done. Pre-K will be here at the fellowship hall, and check-in is when.
So let's at the nursery. Back up just a second. Nursery, you can drop your kids off at 4:30 if you're serving with us. Nursery is for servant leaders only. We're not, as Matt said, we're not trying to be mean. We're not trying to be ugly. We just are not built to supervise everybody's in Jackson County, right? So we offer that for people who are serving with us. We have right now 460 some odd servant leaders. So you can even imagine that if everybody brought one baby or one toddler, we'd be overrun. So I think we have like 30 babies and toddlers signed up right now. But that opens at 4:30. So you guys who are coming to serve with us, you can drop your babies and your toddlers off as early as 4:30. And those nursery workers will stay till the end of the night, okay? The rest of the stuff going on here at the church or at the park, we begin accepting people out of cars at 5:30.
Registered, they'll run in, they'll get their bracelets, and their teachers will take them to their tents where they need to be.
Yeah.
6th grade through 12th grade will also check in that area. They'll do the same thing. They'll jump out. Unless they drive, we'll have a specific area sectioned off for all high schools who can drive, because we want to protect them.
You may have a middle schooler that can drive. We don't know.
That would be wild. I want to meet that kid. I mean, ability, but legally, I guess. Wow, sidetrack. Anyways, they'll have their own area parking, and they'll check in the same way. They'll come through the gates, they'll get their wristbands, and they'll be escorted across the field up to the amphitheater, and that's where middle school and high school will spend the majority of their time. It's where we'll worship, it's where we'll have a message, and then they will play on the field up there and half of the field on the main field in the back corner there. And then at the end of the night, we'll all come back together. Russ will have some wise words to dismiss everyone, and then we will dismiss the way we came in, and it'll be orderly, it'll be quick, and then everybody will go home happy.
Yeah. So again, we have 6 different areas going full tilt. We have a speaker, we have music, we have like their own little environments. We have the nursery, we have fellowship hall with pre-K. K1 is in the church. 2-5 is at the soccer field at the East Jackson Park. 612 is at the amphitheater at East Jackson Park. And then we have the Nicholson Community Center where our special needs students will be dropped off.
Okay.
And they will be delivered to different areas and included in the activities and things that are going on to whatever extent they're able. So 6 different areas. We want you to know where those areas are. So let me kind of condense that for you. If your kid or youth who is coming is a baby, a toddler, or pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, they're going to be dropped off here at the church. Okay. Everybody else, 2nd grade through 12th grade, is going to be dropped off at the East Jackson soccer field, okay, Jackson Park.
Right.
Special needs will be at the Nicholson Community Center, and that's kind of the different locations where you'll drop off. And it's at the park. Okay, a lot of it's at East Jackson
So can
Park.
I clarify something?
Yeah.
So if it's your first time ever in this community and first time ever experiencing this, literally there's a little short road. It's probably 200 yards, and then you're at the Nicholson Park, which is the upper part of the East Jackson Park. It's not like we're miles away from each other.
No, we're less than a mile.
Yeah. That being said, we have some special needs for our special needs and the other people. We need some golf carts. Russ,
Yeah.
Derek, or any one of the guys can go.
We buddy up. We partner up our special needs with buddies, and they are transported around by golf carts, UTVs. Please no four-wheelers. Four-wheelers just turn into recreation type stuff. So Kristen just said it's their transport for special needs from the church to the community center. So we would really love for all of our special needs folks to be dropped off at the community center. That's kind of their hub. That's where they're going to stay. We will have a hayride, a couple of hayrides that will be transporting kids from the park to the church and vice versa, especially servant leaders kids. But I don't know that we really want special needs kids dropped off here and then transported to the community center.
They need to go to the community
They need to go to the community center first, if
because
at all
they
possible.
need to meet with their buddy, and
Yeah.
they need to meet with their leader to make sure all their needs are met. And if there's anything special that's came up that day, and Jason Martin and Janet Martin will kind of head that up, and they want to meet you first.
And they want to meet the parents. We want, like, there's documentation. Their special needs means what it implies, right? There are things that those students are going to need that we may need parents to sit down and elaborate with Jason and Janet and their team on those kind of things. So I think it's wise that we steer all special needs families to the community center, just to make sure that that we're doing what we need to do and that we're serving you and your families in the best way that we possibly can. Okay. So Kristen says, I need to get with you after this. Perfect. We'll get together and we'll discuss. And again, guys, this is a great way to throw out general questions. If not, you can find our cell phone numbers and our email address, Russ at DixonBaptistChurch.com, Matt at DixonBaptistChurch.com. You can shoot us an email right now. If I see it come through, we'll answer it. Okay. Information for all the week. So when's our first session again?
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, 9:30 Sunday morning, 9:30 Sunday morning, 9:30 Sunday morning. We're not trying to pull you away from your churches. There are reasons that we do what we do. If you have to go to your home church or would like to go to your home church and then come out Sunday evening, we respect that. We honor that. We're not trying to get you to come to our church, but we do want to begin on Sunday morning because we're trying to get through a specific way of doing things and then have a family night on Thursday night. And in order to do that, it works best if we meet first Sunday morning. So Sunday morning will be different, y'all. It'll start at 9:30. It's going to be crowded, okay, unless something wild happens and everybody just decides not to show up. Last year, you could barely walk in the church, all right? And so get here early. Follow the directions of our parking and security team in the parking lot, please, because they'll kind of show you where to go and how to go and those kind of things. Be dressed up, be hyped up, be ready. It's going to be loud. If you're one of our folks who comes who already complains about our volume, which, by the way, guys, our volume is low compared to what you might experience in other places. So it's going to be loud, though. Okay, you may want to bring some earplugs or something because it's going to be loud. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. We're going to play some big music. We're going to have games. We're going to obviously have a gospel message. We're going to teach you about the Bible on Sunday and what that looks like. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be something you don't want to miss out on, but I'm not going to not be transparent with you as well. It's going to be crowded and it's going to be loud.
So what do our regular servant leader home folks need to do?
Our regular servant leader home folks, if you guys could park away from the church, down in the gravel or on the other side of the clothes closet, or even at Carol's down here, or somewhere close, and allow our guests and visitors to have the closer parking places, that would be great. Okay, that would be awesome. What else are you alluding to? Anything?
That and if there's nowhere to sit.
Yes. Give up your seat, stand on the walls, and then once we get started, there'll probably be some seats that open up. Balcony will be open. We'll have the doors open in the front and the sides so that we can get people, as close to possible. We don't want to split this up into multiple services. We just don't. We think it's something our whole church needs to experience. And so in doing that, we kind of have to be creative. No in groups on Sunday morning, no nothing like that. Music rehearsal will be at 8:00, and then we're having a service at 9:30.
Real quick note for security: if you're a security team on Sunday morning, we need to use the mules and any golf carts that we have on hand that morning, because we're going to have people parking really far away. We're going to have, as Russ said, at Carol's, possibly the gas station, possibly parking down the road. We're going to go get people.
Yeah.
Serve them well, serve them great. Go get them here, and we'll celebrate together.
Yeah. So we want to be on our P's and Q's as far as all that stuff is concerned. Sunday morning, we'll talk about the Bible. We'll have some breakfast foods for you, pastries, donuts, that kind of thing. We'll also have some little crackers and Kool-Aid, just as a shout out.
We get to drink the Kool-Aid?
Experiences growing, and that's what we'll have Sunday morning, just because we can. Sunday night will be God Matters. We'll be talking about how important God is, who God is. We'll be eating hot dogs, right?
Nice.
Monday night will be Jesus Matters, and food will be sandwiches. Tuesday night will be Love Matters. Food will be hamburgers, and Wednesday night will be water night, and it'll be pizza, and it'll be Faith Matters. So that's kind of what we're going through, and we'll put out some graphics tomorrow, maybe even this evening, probably tomorrow, that will have all this information as far as what nights we're talking about what and what foods are available. And I know that matters to some of you. When you register, your kids do tell us about their allergies and specific needs. So we pay attention to all that. We have all that recorded, and we'll hopefully serve your kids well in that way. But if your kids do have severe allergies, or your youth have severe allergies, or if they're gluten intolerant or whatever, and we give them something that they shouldn't be eating, and it's a mistake on our part, but if we do that, please tell them to be vocal about that and say, hey, I have an allergy, or I can't eat that. We're not doing that because we're trying to force kids to eat things. It's a mistake is what has happened.
And our food team are the sweetest people in the world, and they want to make sure your kid is fed well and eat what they want. Carrie was telling me today, she's like, I'm going to cook chicken nuggets just in case there's kids that don't like hamburgers. I was like, so go for it.
Our goal is to serve you. We'll have what are they? Jam-wiches, the peanut butter and jelly Uncrustables. We'll have those galore. If your kids just don't like anything but peanut butter and jelly, we'll have popsicles, waters, chips, cookies. Like, they're going to get fed, and they're going to get fed well, and they'll be taken care of. But we don't want anybody to feel compelled to eat anything we give them necessarily. And so if they'll just be vocal about that, especially if they have an allergy or something, we'll try to serve them in the best way that we can.
They ain't gonna make nobody mad.
Yeah, Thursday night is family night, baptism night, celebration night. We'll have games again, water slides again. We'll have games. We'll have everything set up. Spud's food truck is coming, and Spud's going to be making us boiled peanuts and funnel cakes, Oreos, pork skins, pretzels, those kind of things. That's the only thing that will cost you anything all night long. If you want something from Spud's, he comes and he gives us a discount, but it will cost you a little bit for his food. Otherwise, you'll get a free barbecue sandwich, you'll get chips, you'll get water, you'll get Kona. All the kids will get Kona ice. Thursday night will be a big night for us, and so make sure that you plan to be with us on Thursday night as well. Basically, drop off and pick up at both areas, whether it's here at the church or down at the park. Here at the church, you're going to come in from the red light at Dan's would be the best way. Take a left right there if you're coming from Commerce. If not, just come straight across and come into the church parking lot. You're going to circle the church in a counterclockwise way, keeping the church on your left. You're not going to have to remember this because our people will be in the parking lot. not. But the main thing is when you get all the way around the church to the railroad side where the big steps come off the side, somebody's going to come and get your kid. You're not going to get out of your car. They're going to come and get your kid. They're going to make sure you're registered. They're going to bring you in. They're going to give you a bracelet, your kid a bracelet, excuse me, indicating what grade and what age they are. They're going to be taken to a classroom. We're going to do all that for you. All you have to do is drive around, let them out, and take off. Okay. Same thing at the soccer field. Whether you have a second grader or a 12th grader, you're going to go down to the soccer field. You're going to do much the same way. You're going to go in a counterclockwise direction, keeping the soccer field on your left. You'll spin around, and you're going to drop your kids off on the soccer field at some tents. They'll be taken in. They'll be given a bracelet indicating their name, their age, and grade, and they'll be taken to their tent pods, or they'll be taken up to the amphitheater if they're 16.
I got a props for you and our parking lot team. I met a lady today. She's at East Jackson. For the life of me, I cannot remember her name. This is going to make me look so horrible. She's a teacher and she's part of the FFA there. And we were at the barn taking care of the animals and stuff. And she said, "Aren't you that guy on the VBX?" It's like, "Yeah, I'm the youth pastor. What did I do?" Okay. And she's like, "No, VBX is so great. You said all the things." But she said, one of the things that I guess from a teacher's perspective is that our dismissal and drop off are phenomenal. The times it's down to a science. And she said, "Don't change a thing. Just tell everybody to buy in and they'll get in and get out." So
that's awesome. Thank you, whoever that was. Yeah. We've been working on that, y'all. This will be year number 6. We're bringing back the first thing we ever had, Foundation Matters. And things have changed over the years. And we really do believe in excellence. We really do believe in serving you well. We don't just say those things. We really do evaluate our processes. And I think we do a really good job, a great job of drop off and pick up. I really do. And that's from that's an objective standpoint. Matt can tell you one of the first things we do every Monday is sit down and we scrutinize, we criticize what we're doing in a positive way, in a constructive way, but we want to do better if we possibly can.
Can I say something to that too?
Yeah, sure.
So feedback is a gift. We want your feedback and we want to grow, because I don't think if you shun any kind of criticism, constructive criticism, you're not going to grow. So I really want that, but I want it in the right way.
Yeah, sure.
Don't come to us at the end of the night when we're trying to do stuff and say, "Hey, you sucked in this way, and I wish you would do better," and all angry at us. Write us an email, call me on the phone the next day, give it 24 hours, let it rest, think about it, let me chill, let us chill, and everybody be better for it. But we do want your feedback.
Yeah, sure.
The right way.
Sure. There's a right way to do things, and there's ways to do things that are just unproductive. I won't necessarily say they're wrong, but the way to do things is to be positive. We're going to be positive with you in every way, and we would like for you to do the same with us. We're probably going to do some things that will frustrate you and maybe vice versa. I'm not sure, but as long as we communicate well, I think we'll be okay. Kristen says bracelet stays on all week. Yeah, so the bracelets we're going to give your kids will be color-coded for their grade level. If they're in pre-K, they'll be color-coded for their classroom. But out at the field, there'll be tent pods that correspond to those colors. Middle school and high school get black and white, depending on what grade level they're in. And those bracelets will be these, I don't know, are they PVC? I'm not sure what they're made of. These plastic bracelets that button, and they'll stay on all summer long if you'll let them. So yes, once you get that, we want our kids and our youth to keep those on all week long. We don't have enough to give everybody one of those every night. Servant leaders, you will also get one of those as well. And so I don't know if I covered this in this particular video. The only adults that are allowed to hang around are those who are serving. Okay, we're going to ask everybody else to move along. We don't have enough room in the church. We don't have enough security at the park and the amphitheater to just let everybody who wants to come and watch. If you'll contact us on the front end and let us know you'd like to come and watch, we'll talk to you and again handle that on a case-by-case basis. But our servant leaders will have a specific color of wristband on, and if you don't have that, our security are going to be told not to let you in. Okay, and that's me. If that makes you mad or upset, that's me. You can talk to me about that. But safety, security, our kids are number one, and we just can't have every Billy, Bob, and Joe who wants to come and watch without knowing who you are and why you're there. So here's what I would say. If you're from a different church, or if you are watching this by some happenstance and you're a VBS or VBS leader or whatever, or maybe you're coming to serve with us, but your church doesn't do what we do. We're not saying we do things the right way. we are saying we do things in a way that we think is effective. And so if you'd like to come and watch what we do, if you'd like to come and sit down and talk with us and just bounce some ideas and just kind of try to take what we do back to your place, we would absolutely love to sit down and have a conversation with you. We haven't copyrighted any of this. We're not going to. Like, that's not our heart to make this ours. We started using VBX before I knew that. I don't even know if it's a thing or not, but I've seen now 4 or 5 different churches that are using that. We're not trying to do anything other than to do what God's called us to do in the most effective way possible. So, whether I don't care what church you're from or whatever, if you're doing things, we did VBS in a different way, right? We did Bible time at the Grove in a different way. Every context and culture is different, but there are better ways sometimes to engage your community and to bottom line, spread the gospel in a more efficient way. So if you'd like to come and hang out with us, and I don't know, it sounds kind of arrogant. I'm not being arrogant at all. We would love to just kind of share with you some of the processes we've been through and some of the conversations we've had.
Listen to your ideas.
Yeah, absolutely. We can glean things from you as well. That's what we've taken, the best of all worlds. Shout out to Tate Street Baptist Church. Love you guys. Shout out to Mount Olive Baptist Church. Shout out to the Grove, Southside, New Grace, Jefferson Church. I'm going to leave somebody out, but we've built relationships with people all over
community.
This area. Matt and I have served at different places, and we've tried to take the best of all the things that we've experienced and apply them. And so we would love to kind of share with you that process. Pickup is the same way. Pickup, you're going to come to the church, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go to the park. We get distracted sometimes, do the same thing.
We got notes we can follow.
Basically, if you'll come to the church through the red light at Dan's, and if you'll come to the park the way you're supposed to, our security and parking people will take care of you. And just be patient. Like Matt said, just be patient, be kind. Understand that it's probably going to take about 30 minutes to pick your kid up at the park. It's probably going to take about 15 to 20 minutes here at the church. And just be ready to chill in those moments. We can't make it go any faster. We will have, as numbers stand right now, we will have 1,000 kids probably at the park every night, 800 to 1,000 kids.
Yes.
Which is awesome. Praise God for that. That's not us, that's the Lord.
Absolutely.
The reason I bring that up is that means we'll probably have 600 cars in line, right? I mean, do the math, and that's probably best case scenario, maybe even 800 cars if every kid rides in a car. Some kids carpool, and if you can do that, that helps us, by the way, carpool. But the bottom line is it's going to take some time to get that number of vehicles through safely, slowly, securely. Get your kids out, get them put in those vehicles. So you can expect 9 to 9:30 at the park, 8:30 to 9 here at the church. We'll be running and trying to get your kids back to you. Okay. I said this last time, and for those of you who are still with us, praise the Lord. Please do not plan on leaving early any night. I'll say this, and I almost hate to say it, but it's true. We would almost rather you not come if you have to leave early than come and try to leave in the middle of the event. Maybe bored, maybe, wasn't what they thought it was going to be. But county sheriff's going to be here. Commerce police is going to be here. We're going to have law enforcement from different agencies. And we're not going to try to be a pain in your tail, but we are going to try to be safe. And when those cars are already starting to line up, we can't just let you get in your 4x4 and bypass all that and go home because you got bored. It doesn't work that way. So when you come, expect to stay from 6 to 9. If you're 2nd through 12th grade, expect to stay from 6 to 8:30. If you're pre-K through first grade, and that goes for servant leaders as well. Just because you're done with your task for the night, don't skip out on us. Hang around, and we will. We'll have more things for you to do as well. I want to really encourage you guys to go through this information sheet. I know we've probably left some stuff off tonight. Any question, anything you bring. I think we need cornhole boards. Did we get all the cornhole boards?
We have a few.
We need a few more cornhole boards for Sunday. If y'all could bring some. If anybody has some, you'd let us borrow, and
here's what we're going to do.
Take care of them
because I don't want 10,000 cornhole boards. Download GroupMe. Get on the correct channels.
So they can't respond to us. It's just an announcement on. But you can find us on there and send us a private message. Lauren Brown, shout out. It's Lauren's anniversary today. She is my first wife, so y'all tell Lauren happy anniversary today. Okay, it is the anniversary, June 5th, 2004. We said I do, and she says I do every day. She loves me more than breath itself. You can ask her about it. She's just right on the other side of the store somewhere. So y'all tell Miss Lauren happy anniversary today. She would greatly appreciate that, I'm sure. Any questions, comments, guys? We really do this so we can have some interaction with you.
Did you answer Kristen's first?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we've answered everything at this point.
So we are doing in-groups?
We're not doing in-groups. No in-groups. Yeah, no in-group Sunday. No in-group Sunday. No in-group Sunday. Those of you who are still waiting on shirts, will you just step over to Jason and with those names that you have and just ask him about those, please? We're going to check on these shirts for you guys right now who said that you signed up and you haven't seen your shirts or your team names populate yet on that document.
Real quick, did they give the kids' names?
Yes. So Logan Jackson, Emma Smith.
Logan, Jackson, Emma.
And then Brentley and Annalee Duncan. We're going to find out what teams they're on for you.
All right, I'll be back.
Any other questions or comments, guys? I'll stay on until Matt gets back, and we'll let you. I know we've been on for 45 minutes. Matt and I are just kind of fired up, and we're just having a good time hanging out. So hope you guys are doing well. Thanks, by the way, Kelly and Joey and Landon McDaniel. We had a conversation about sub sandwiches on Wednesday, and Kelly and Landon and Joey went and got me a sub sandwich, a 12-inch, a foot long tuna deluxe with bacon toasted with white American cheese and mustard. And so they sent that to me. That was phenomenal. Shirts are available right now. Y'all, shirts are outside just on my right over here. Shirts are out here until 9:00 p.m. tonight. And then we'll be here at 9 a.m. tomorrow. And we'll be here for probably the whole day. And then you can pick them up Sunday before service or during service if you'd like to. They'll be available Sunday. And they'll be available all week long, obviously. But they're available now if you want to ride over to the church and grab yours. And registration stays open all week long as well. We're not going to turn anybody away. We understand fully there'll be kids who are here all week, and there'll be kids who are here one night or two nights or whatever works. I've got a nephew that's playing baseball. Now, he won't be here a few nights. We've got relatives who are playing soccer, different all-star teams and things like that. So we understand. We get it. My own kids have a football camp on Thursday that I'm hoping they're back from in time to come over and hang out with us. We understand life. We really do. That's why we do this 5 nights. And here if you're able, and we're going to take good care of them and have a lot of concerns. Well, Matt to get back. So Kaylee, if Kaylee Brown is still on here, we're checking on you. And if there was a Smith, trying to let Jordan Smith, if you're still on, we're checking on you guys as well. And we'll let you guys know here very, very, very shortly. Again, if you want to serve with us and didn't get signed up, we've turned that off. But if you'll send us a message and let us know who you are and some information about you, we will connect with you and try to get a background check run or work around that if we possibly can. We want everybody to be able to participate who wants to, but there are dates, there are deadlines that we have to adhere to, unfortunately. And again, guys, the best resource right now is that link in the description of this video that says VBX information sheet. It has everything we've talked about on there. It's just a lot to read through.
Back. Okay. So, Logan is on green team.
All right, so is that Logan Smith?
Yes.
Logan Smith is on the green team.
Jackson
is
on the orange team.
On the orange team.
And Emma is red.
Emma is red. So you got one of each, Jordan Smith, if you're still on here. Logan is what again?
Green.
Logan's green. Jackson is orange, and Emma is red. Okay, red is pre-K again. Okay, and then we had 2 more.
Brentley and Annalee Duncan.
Yeah, Brentley is what color?
Green.
Green, and Annalee is
green.
Green. The Duncans are both green. Brentley and Annalee Duncan are both green. And our shirt colors, again, we used AI, we used an algorithm this year, but We divide those up by grades. We divide those up by male and female. And then when it comes to high school, we dig a little further and try to make sure that we're athletically balanced so that we have equal teams. We don't want those teams to be there. There could be a great discrepancy.
Yeah, our game C's out there at all the sporting events, and they're scouting and they're trying to make sure.
Yeah, we're trying to recruit and all that, NIL and all that. We just want equal teams when we start playing games. Again, your kids will not be separated in any way. They will be competing against each other when it's time for games to be played, but they'll be on the same field with the same people, same age group. They'll be having the time of their lives, and there's really nothing to be stressed about when it comes to shirt colors and team names and all that kind of stuff. It's just a fun element. Competition tends to bring out the best in everybody, or the worst. If it's a sports parent, it's the worst. If it's a kid, it's the best. Not me. But anyway, y'all continue to let us know if you have questions or comments, guys. Tomorrow we'll be here all day. Sunday morning at 9:30 is VBX kickoff. Please don't misunderstand or miss out on that. You will want to be here. It will be the foundation for the foundation that we're going to lay all week long, and we're going to have a ball. The church looks great. It'll be awesome. It'll be one of the most unique services you've ever experienced if you've not been to one. I know our sign says Nicholson Baptist Church. We talked about this on Sunday. All it means to be a Baptist is that we affirm that we observe the two ordinances of the church, and that's the Lord's Supper and baptism. I know there's a lot of connotations that comes with the word Baptist, but we're Baptist because we value believers' baptism, and really that's about it when it comes to us. We're going to worship the Lord, and we're going to have a really, really good time doing it. David danced before the Lord, and there's lots of other things. Oh yeah, he
danced.
Oh yeah. So people had fun worshiping the Lord. I promise you in Scripture. So we're gonna have clothes on. We're gonna do the same. It's gonna be a good time, y'all. So if nobody's told you they love you today,
let us be the
first. We love you. We're here. We're praying for you. We'd ask for you to pray for us. I'd love for you to go. If you're in Nicholson or if you live around here within a stone's throw or whatever, even if you're in Commerce or somewhere, Jefferson. Ride through the park and pray over everything that's going on. The tent is up, the stage is up. You can even walk out there and prayer walk that if you want to, but nothing will happen outside of the will of the Lord. Nothing will happen outside the power of the Holy Spirit. We understand that. Our job is to be as prepared as we possibly can be, to use the gifts, talents, resources that He's given us. His job is to do the work. We're going to share the gospel. He will be the one who draws people to Himself and gives us the increase. So we understand that. We affirm that, and we celebrate that. I'm looking forward to seeing what God's going to do through our efforts here. So anyway, we love you. We hope to see you soon. We've been on here for 50 minutes. We're going to let you go. Let us know if we can serve you, and let us know if we can do anything for you. We'll be happy to do that.
Y'all come with us now.
We will see you on Sunday. I might hop on here tomorrow to see if there's any questions, but we'll definitely see you Sunday